Amazing place, killer concept, awesome name, great branding.
So we've got an audience of about 420,000 across Australia and across all the platforms.
What's up guys, Jason Dundas here. I'm a TV host and an entrepreneur. I used this show as an excuse to go check out this place I've always wanted to go to, the Yosemite Valley. It's about a 5-hour drive out of LA, so I'm gonna show you that in a second, but first, we booked a new travel series with a big major airline, and I had a camera guy with me, and a lot of the time when we brainstorm ideas for shows, we do it wherever we are, and at this time we were cruising through LA in the car and we were just sort of riffing with my creative partner Brandy about different ideas for the show, so I rolled on a bit of it, so I just want you to see that. The ethos of what Dundas Media represents is gonna nail this type of format, because what we need to do, just thinking about it now for one of the first sort of brainstorming sessions, I think we need to combine the shareability and high engagement of a how-to video on YouTube with a conventional cinematic storytelling travel show. I think if we marry that together, we'll get this new format of travel content. We think what we need to do is really, as a company, focus on the storytelling aspect, but also maintain that cinematic, artistic quality that you see in TV shows and stuff like that, and even documentaries and films, and bring that in. Have a look at this. Look at these people lining up for Supreme.
That's insane.
Have a look down here in the Yosemite Valley. This is unbelievable. What'd you do?
Left your hat.
Whose hat?
Your hat. Oh my god.
You crushed me to the top. People this week, I caught up with a friend of mine who I actually worked with. I actually appeared on her channel. She runs an Instagram and a blog called Breakfast In. She does breakfast in Melbourne, breakfast in Perth, breakfast in Sydney. Her name's Liz Lyons. She is such a prolific content creator, and what she's done is chosen a specific niche and just nailed it. So I love always meeting her and chatting about the ways that she continues to grow her audience and keep her brand on point. So I rolled on a bit of that chat at a place called Sweetgreens, but before that, I checked out this new place. It's this new cafe down in Venice Beach that's opened up in a bit of a controversial area. Everyone wants to be on Abbot Kinney, and they opened up right on the foreshore of Venice. It's called Great White. Of course, it's owned by Aussies. Here it is. Sweet. Yeah, you too. Have fun in LA. Bye. Yeah, dude, I just want to know about the spot. How's it going?
It's really well. It's going good. It's well received. Everyone wants to be on Abbot Kinney at that time, and so for us, for me, I was like, well, when you look at the Venice sign, it's the most photographed thing in California. Right. And it doesn't matter where you are in the world, like a block from the beach is a block from the beach.
You learned that from Bondi, right?
Pretty much. I mean, that's, I think we do the coast as good as anyone in the world. And
I'll get coffee, but congrats, man.
Thank you.
Mad respect.
Great to see you.
Place looks sick. All right, sweet. Thanks, Sam. Amazing place, killer concept, awesome name, great branding.
With chicken and avocado.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So we've got an audience of about 420,000 across Australia and across all the platforms. And it's got pretty good brand awareness now as well, because it's something people have been following for quite a while. So if you bring up the name like, Breakfast in Melbourne, Breakfast in Sydney, people are like, oh yeah, I've been following that for a while.
And what do you think the key was to getting the traction?
I think consistency and actually serving a need as well, because it's answering a question. People always want to know where to go for brunch and what's new, and also obviously making sure that it's visually appealing. It was so good to see you. Thanks for catching up, and thanks for your intel.
Of course.
Lovely to meet you.
So this week's Q&A comes from Laura, and she wants to know how to balance different ideas at the same time as a creative, because a lot of the time you're throwing all sorts of things in the air waiting for something to stick, and you can't put all your eggs in one basket because there's a high probability it's not going to work. So a lot of the time I have different projects going all at once, and the way I do that is I list. I am the biggest prolific list guy you've ever seen, and I have this board that looks like this. And this board is basically broken down into everything that is in my mind, and I put it down. So for me, pen and paper always, Google Keep, I'm always using Google Keep, which syncs with my whole Google suite, so I can have ideas all the time. And a lot of the time when I'm having meetings with people, I'm taking ideas because I'm thinking about other projects. So I would say, understand a couple of things. Understand when to pull the pin, when it's not gonna work. Understand how much time to give something, and it's really crucial to manage your time. And then also put everything down on paper. Take it all out of your head. Thanks for watching. That's this week's show. Peace.